Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have been here for a while, thank you so much for your support. Today I have a memory planning video, project life video. I'm still not sure what I'm calling this. Weekly documenting video in my memory planner. So this is week 3. I am going to be using a lot of my stamps again this week, which I have really been enjoying. I'm using all kinds of different stamps in this. I will have all of the products listed down below that I can link to, and I hope that that helps you if you are interested in also trying to memory plan. So I'm starting off with the days of the week. I know my week starts on a Saturday, which is a little weird, but that's just the way that I'm doing it this year. Well, I did it that way last year too. So I am using Distress Oxide inks this week. Last week I used Catherine Polar inks, and I think that they went through the paper. So this week I'm using Oxide inks in Wilted Violet, Peacock Feathers, and Sponge Sugar. These are little numbers, so it's so I can know what days of the week they are, what numbers of the month, and those are from a sticker book that I had in my stash. The collection that I'm going to be using this week, so I'm trying to keep it. I might do it differently sometimes, but so far I have kept it with like a collection on each week. And this week I'm using a Winter Wonderland collection from Doodlebug. And it snowed again this week on week 3, and it actually snowed in week 4 too. We don't ever get this much snow. So I am taking full advantage and using snow products that have been in my stash for a while, because it usually takes me a while to use these products up, because we only usually get snow maybe twice a year, and so far I think we've already gotten it 4 times just in the month of January, which is a lot for us. So I have this little meme of this little kid running with bread and milk in their hands, and it says, "I just saw a snowflake," and that is literally how North Carolina is, y'all. I actually needed to go grocery shopping, I think the day before the snowstorm was coming, and I actually got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to go, because I knew that all of the crazies would be out later, and they were already all completely out of milk and bread. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing with this milk and bread? Are y'all making French toast right now? Like, is that what's happening? I don't understand. It's hilarious. But right here I just made like a little tab for this little flip up to kind of sit in so it stays closed. And it took me a while to get it to work, but now it works perfectly. I just kind of had to like bend up that piece of paper a little bit. And that tab came from a Close to My Heart stamp and die set. And this stamp set that I'm using is from Felicity Jane. It's the Gen Alpha. I don't believe that this is still available. This is a really old alpha. It is my absolute favorite. Oh my God. It's my favorite. It's the best. Oh, I just love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's my favorite. So there's January. And I used my VersaFine ink to stamp that. And then I used 2022, and now I'm using some snowflake stamps from that same Close to My Heart stamp and die set, and I'm just going to stamp those at the top corners of the spread. And I already have my pictures where I want them for the most part. And y'all, I did so much better this week at printing the pictures to the right size. I think there's like 1 or 2 that I cut down just a little bit smaller so I could put some pattern paper behind it. But I really love this. I love the way that it looks. It makes me so happy. But y'all, I'm going to be filling in every single box. So that's something a little bit different that I did this week as well. And I think this is just fun because it's new for me. The memory planner is all completely new thing. And so I'm just having fun with it and trying out different ways to see what I like the best. And I think that's the fun thing about switching to a different size or a different way of memory keeping. So have any of you switched the size or the way that you are doing memory keeping? I'm still going to be doing 12 by 12 layouts. But for the weekly, this is the way that I'm going to be doing it for this year at least. And so far, I mean, we're only on week 3. I'm really loving it. This little, I don't know what you would call it. It's a little cut apart. It has like little coffee cup on it and the coffee pitcher. And it says, "You warm my heart." And I actually put it beside a cup of iced coffee. So technically it was cold, but whatever, it's fine. And then I have a picture looking out my kitchen window when it was snowing, and then a picture of popcorn here, and then a picture of Greg and Maggie. He wrapped the blanket around her whole body and just her snoot was sticking out, and I thought that was super cute. So I took a picture of them. And now I am going to use a border strip from one of the 12 by 12 papers to go all the way across the bottom of the 2 pages. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that this was entirely too thick. If I could go back and do this again, I would not have used this one. I really just wanted to use it because it was coffee. And anytime, it was coffee and hot chocolate, so whatever. But anytime I get the chance to use coffee themed stuff, I'm going to use it just because it literally, it brings me joy. So it is what it is, but I think I would have liked it a little bit better if I would have used a border strip that was a little bit thinner, or I've been using washi tape down along the bottom, and it feels like it kind of like anchors it or grounds it a little bit, and I like the way that it looks. So now I am just going to go ahead and start filling in some of these blank spots with patterned paper. As you can see, I've already done a couple on the left side, but I still have the whole right side to do. These pages take me a while, y'all. So I cut all of that out for you guys so you didn't have to sit with me that whole time, because it does take me a while to trim all the little boxes down. But I love the way that it looks. It's just full of patterns. My favorite colors personally, purples, blues, and pinks. They really do make me happy. And I'm going to put week 3 down here at the bottom right-hand corner. And I don't know. I really like the spun sugar color, but I feel like it needs to be used more with a solid image so you can get like a full image. When I used it for the 0 and 3 right there, it's very faint. You can see it in person, but just barely. So it's fine though. It's okay. I'm just going to leave it because it does match with everything. It's very, very thin. I cut out a box of that wood grain paper to put over here on the right hand side where there's this big blank space. I am going to actually end up doing some journaling on that, and I am just filling in some of the little spots. So here I accidentally got some adhesive on that photo, the one that says "You Rock." That coffee mug was given to me from a friend, so thank you, Trina, for that mug. I love it. And I got a little bit of adhesive on that corner of the picture, so I just covered it up with some stickers. And then on this one, I'm just doing like a little scene with a little tree and some snowflakes. And y'all, I used a bird. Look at that little tiny bird on the top of that tree. And I am literally just going to do some embellishing on each of these. Not all of the boxes will get embellishing. Some of them will get journaling. I'm going to draw lines. This one has a little Yeti. Looks like he's kind of like on the go. And I put that below the meme. And then I'm going to spell out run. Like run to the grocery store, even though I didn't run to the grocery store. It's just kind of to go along with the meme above it. I don't know. I'm trying to bring in more of like stamping throughout. And I think that I will get better as time goes on. But I do like that. It's cute. So now, yeah, I'm just going to continue to embellish, and I'm loving the way that it's looking. I will say This is, I mean, I've only done 3 weeks, but this is definitely a favorite. I love it. I think the first week is my favorite. This one is my second. And then week 2, it would be my third favorite. Week 2 actually really wasn't my favorite at all. I really didn't care for it, to be honest. But that video is on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I'm looking through the embellishments. This one says snuggle up, and it's a picture of me and Maggie laying in bed snuggling in the morning before we got out of bed. And this one says it's snowing, and I am going to, nope, I'm not going to use that because it's entirely too big. I am, however, going to use this pink heart to put right here on the photo of the sun coming up. This was on my way back from taking Emily to school in the morning, and I end up putting these snowflakes at the bottom of this little box, but I end up actually taking them away later before this is all over. I am going to use this little bunny. I don't know. She's cute. I don't know. I just like it. I just like it. So a lot of these things really don't make sense, but there was snow. So I used the whole collection for the whole week, and it makes me happy. So it is what it is. I am going to do some lines on a couple of the boxes, and I'm using my tea roller here. Y'all, if you don't have one of these, y'all need to get yourself one. This was also a gift from a friend, from the same friend that gave me the mug. She is the best gift giver, I swear. And I absolutely love it because I'm able to do my journaling on those lines, and I think it looks super great. I don't love my handwriting, but it's okay. I'm going to add a couple finishing touches with some snowflakes, and then that is going to be my week 3. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're liking this way of memory keeping. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. Check out some other videos for more inspiration. Bye, friends.